Dawson Rider Review.
Hello YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of D-Art's Omegamon, or Omnimon for those of us in America. I will likely refer to him as Omnimon for the majority of the review because that is what I see him as. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the true star of this purchase, which is the box. This is the sexiest figure box I've laid my eyes on in a long time. It is so fap-worthy I can't even handle it. So, oh god, it's just so cool! Anyway, you got this epic picture of Omnimon right here on the front. And he looks absolutely awesome. And it says Royal Knights here, because he's got one of the Royal Knights, depending on which season you're watching. It says Omegamon down here in gold writing. D-Art's down here. D-Art's over here in the kind of like technological style of the other packaging. Digimon logo down here. This is where the figure was, obviously. And then if you can see, it starts up here and then rolls up to the top, which is a sketch of Omnimon up here, which looks really cool. Kind of holding his arm out. It says Omegamon again, D-Arts. On the side here is just nothing, numbers we need to call. On the other side here, epic pose picture of Omnimon, just getting ready to shoot you. And on the bottom, we have like a toy version of what's on the top. This picture here is Omnimon holding his arm out like this. And it says Omegamon. And then the top here is a sketch version of that. On the back, it shows how absolutely epic this figure is. It shows him in an epic caped pose, which is probably what I'll keep him in. It shows just like general profile, front and back view, him in an epic action pose, some detailed pictures of him, which looks awesome. Basically, this shows the extra stuff he comes with. It says option parts. And then it shows the stand that he comes with, which I should mention, I don't have the stand. I bought this used. It's not like damaged or anything at all. It's completely perfect working condition, but they took out the stand, but I got it for a lot cheaper price, so I don't have the stand, so I apologize. As awesome as this box is, and as much as I want to make sex with it right now, I'm going to move it out of the way because it's taking up a lot of space. So, go over there, Boxy. So here is the figure, looking awesome. Oh my god, I love Digimon so much. Okay, so what he comes with, or what I don't have on him here, is he comes with two capes here. This cape here, which is a generic cape, which can hang down like this, and you can also separate its parts depending on the pose, and they have articulation here. And then he comes with an extra mouth for the bottom of Garurumon's cannon arm. And then this cape here, which is the epic flowing action cape, and I'll show you how easy it is to switch out. You just, whoops, kind of got him slipping there. You just pull this out here, like this, and these two pegs here go into the holes that are right here, and you just slide it in. So there you go. So you can save space. I'm really hoping to display him like this though, and I'm going to leave this off until the end just to show articulation and stuff, and just because it might be easier. And then he comes with, which I've already put in him, this epic sword here, which is really nicely done. It's got like Digimon writing on here, or whatever, I can't remember what the Digi language is called, and it's all shiny and pointy and looks awesome. Basically, you just open up his mouth slightly, and you can pull this out. There we go. Oh! I totally like jacked that up. Anyhow, there's just a hole in here and a peg, and he's really simple to put in, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in. So that's how you do that. And then he comes with a cannon here, which is a little more complicated to get out. You kind of have to maneuver his mouth around until you get this like rectangle piece sticking out, and then just line it up with right here. And I might even put it in wrong this time. And then just stick it in there like that and close it up. So yeah, that's what he comes with. Basically just what he needs. There's his crotch piece. So let's take a look at how awesome this guy is. This figure just looks absolutely gorgeous. I just love him. He's so awesome. His face, paint, and detailings are outstanding. He looks absolutely sweet, as you can see. Here's his chest pieces, mainly white with blue accents. He looks really nice. Really cool. He's got this red like ruby here, which is actually kind of like a compound ruby, and a gold shiny material around it. His legs look great, perfectly like cartoon style. His toenails here are golden, which are really nice and like shiny. Here's his Garurumon mouth side, which looks fantastic. It looks so awesome. It's done kind of this like dark navy, like steel blue, I guess. I guess I call it steel blue. It looks fantastic. The Wargreymon side also looks fantastic. Up here, it's more of a gold color. Got the Crest of Courage here, and then the red paint here. It looks great. Wargreymon's head's more of an orange gold, but it still looks fantastic. Overall, the paint and detailings on this guy just look great. He's very well articulated. He's got a nice ball joint up in here for moving around, and he's got a joint up here for bending, right here, and then it can bend down here slightly too, but I'd be very careful. It can more so not bend, it can just move around on this little ball joint, and I'll explain something with that in a minute. He's got a nice ball joint down here, all around great 360 motion, double knee action here. His foot swivels like this, can pretty much go all the way around, can move up and down, and even his toes have articulation, or his toenails, which is great, I guess. Same articulation over here as the other arm. And then his waist moves right here and right here. You got 2 joints here. He's got one right here and one right up here, and his crotch piece moves around, and this piece can also move, I guess. Yeah, so it can move to allow some more mobility in his waist. So, if you've seen my Wargreymon review, you know that I love him, but he had some, quality control problems. This guy's got a little bit of that going on, but they don't have quite as much. His crotch piece is really loose and can spin around, but that's not really a big deal to me at all, other than him exposing himself to me constantly. But that's not a huge deal. My arm, both of these arms can fall off if you ply enough, but this arm in particular, can fall off really easy. The Wargreymon piece can fall off fairly easily, but it doesn't bother me as much. But other than those few minor problems, this guy has a lot better quality control than Wargreymon did, and he just feels like a lot tighter put together figure overall. I'm going to put his epic cape on now so I can show you something. So here is Epic Omnimon, being all epic, with his sword out, displaying his cape. And whoa. There we go. I have to kind of straighten him out a little bit. He's being difficult. Okay, so I want to get him right so he looks good. Okay, here we have Omnimon, right? So I'm going to bring in Wargreymon just to show you how cool it looks. Here is Wargreymon. That looks awesome. It's going to look sweet posed together like that. So overall, this is a fantastic figure. I love it to death. Omnimon's always been one of my favorite Digimon designs, so that helps. I really can't wait for Metal Garurumon so we can have this epic display here going on. So if you are a fan of Digimon and Omnimon, or Omegamon in particular, I highly, highly recommend it. He's a bit pricey. I think that if I would have known he was this awesome when I picked it and would have picked it up at full price, I wouldn't have been so disappointed. But you can find him a little bit cheaper out there than retail, so keep an eye out. But otherwise, he's definitely worth the pickup if you're a Digimon fan. Whether you love the Omnimon from Season 1, where he's a DNA Digivolution of Wargreymon and Metal Garurumon for Ty and Matt, or if you love the Royal Knight version, I think Season 4 or something, is it Season 4? I don't remember. Or you like the version from Cross Wars that appeared for like 5 seconds so far. But definitely worth the pickup if you're a Digimon fan. I definitely am looking forward to more from this line. Beelzemon coming out, and I'm hoping for some Shoutmon forms, Cross 4, 5, Cross 4B, I don't know, I'm hoping for some more. So, Omegamon is definitely the best of the 2 D-Arts that are released so far. A definite pickup. I've repeated myself a lot, but definitely Dawson Rider seal of approval everywhere, like the 8 of them. Okay, so anyway, until next time, check out the epic site at writersrangersandrambles.com for Toku news in the craziest way possible, and the Crazy Podcast, and go head over to the Ramboards to discuss Toku and all the other fun nerd stuff over at the Ramboards. Anyway, until next time, Dawson Rider signing out. Bye, Omnimon! He is the shit! I tell you!